Sorry about that, guys. This is painful. Okay, so we have two supplementary angles. They're consecutive, right? 3x plus 10 plus 5x plus 18. All right, they're supposed to equal up to 180. When you get here, 8x plus 28 is 180. And again, I'm just kind of speeding through this so you can check your answers if you did number 10 yesterday on your own. Subtract 28, that leaves you with 152. When you divide by 8, you're left with 19. Okay, remember yesterday we said that you can plug 19 back in for x, and you should have two angles that add up to 180. So number 10, if you got 19, good job. Moving forward, all right, the parallel postulate. So you guys, I'm pretty sure you covered this already, but I wanted to revisit it really quickly because on the 3.5 homework for today, there's a question about this, and I wanted to make sure we touched it before you got to it, and so you know the right answer. Hint, hint, the right answer. Parallel postulate states if there is a line and a point not on a line. So geometry, good thing is you can draw it out. We have a line and a point not on the line. Then there exists how many lines through the point that is parallel. Okay, so with it being parallel, remember it has to be the exact same slope. So there is exactly one. So for it to follow or be true by the parallel postulate, you can only have one line going through a point that's not on another line. Okay? And again, just remember, draw a picture if you're not sure what the words are saying or if you get like information overload. Okay? Any questions on the parallel postulate? No? Okay. Alrighty. So moving forward, I know yesterday we said we weren't really going to touch on the proofs, but I looked at our mid-unit and the other classes are covering proofs too. So I wanted to be able to give you guys a look into what that is before you get to your mid-unit and you say, oh my God, she never taught this to us. Today's the day. Alrighty, so proof. What a proof is in geometry. You have to give reasons whenever they give you statements. So they say something happens and you have to say why. Okay? In a proof, typically, especially with geometry, you're going to get a picture. It's going to be labeled something like this, depending on what the picture is. You will also be given certain amounts of information. These are important because sometimes your reasons are part of this given part. Okay? Then we want to prove the thing they're looking for. Okay, so we're given that angles 1 and 2 are complementary. That's important. Additionally, we're told BC is perpendicular to CD. I'm going to highlight that one because I feel like it's going to be important to this proof. Okay, so BC is perpendicular to CD. Now we're going to go ahead and try to prove what's going on. So looking at number 1, BC is perpendicular to CD. They're saying this is happening. Well, what did we just highlight? BC is perpendicular to CD. So they're saying this is going on, and the reason behind it, all you have to do in this case, it's given. Okay? When they give you the information, all you do under the reasons is put given. Okay? Be sure to write these down so you can use the example during your little assignment thingy for the proofs today. Okay, you can take a picture at the end or write it down. Just make sure that you're working through it with me, please. Alrighty. Number 2, measure of angle ABC. So ABC is this angle right here, is equal to the measures of angle 1 and angle 2. If anybody sees something in the chat, let me know, because it's not working for me right now. Alrighty, so ABC is equal to 1 and 2. This reason, if you guys remember on your cheat sheet that you had from a few days ago that had all of the postulates and theorems, this is known as your angle addition postulate. All right, so this whole angle right here is equal to the sum of angles 1 and 2 because of your angle addition postulate. All right. Number 3, angles 1 and angles 2 are complementary. All right. Look back up at our given. They tell us that specifically. Okay. Since they told us, you're just going to write given. Okay. Moving on to number 4, the measure of angle 1 and the measure of angle 2 is equal to 90 degrees. Well, what do we know about the word complementary? It means 90 degrees, right? So the reason for this statement is simply, it's the definition of complementary angles. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Okay, so number 4 is just the definition of complementary angles. Are we okay? Am I going too fast? Any questions? Good, thumbs up. Okay. All right, number 5, the measure of angle ABC is 90 degrees. Well, we know that angles 1 and 2 add up together, they're complementary, and they equal 90 degrees. So the reason for number 5 specifically is the transitive property. Okay, so it's just another way to say it, basically. Does anybody remember this one? Transitive property of equality? No? Okay. We'll have to touch back on that one. All right, transitive property of equality. Okay, number 6, BA, line BA is perpendicular to BC. Okay, so perpendicular is going to be kind of important, so I want to highlight this one as well. So BA is perpendicular to BC. What that means reason-wise, it's just the definition. And I'm going to shorthand this one so I have space, okay? So if it's telling me it's perpendicular, it's just the definition of perpendicular, looking at these two lines, okay? Last but not least, number 7. 99% of the time, the last number in your 2-column proof is what you're trying to prove. This is going to be the explanation of your proof. I know I just said proof like 5 times in the same sentence. Sorry. All right, so BA is parallel to CD. We're trying to figure that out. We know that we have some perpendicular here, some perpendicular here, okay? Number 7, your reasoning. If 2 lines are perpendicular to the same line, then they are parallel, okay? So, looking at the picture, if 2 lines are perpendicular, so pink and yellow are both perpendicular to this same line, BC, That makes BA parallel to CD. Okay. Do we have any questions?